Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm having a pretty good day. Got to go swimming with the family. We hung out in the pool, played a bunch of games. We got a fun pool game that we play. It's very simple. Anybody can play it. Try this next time you're somewhere with your family and you're bored. We just take turns thinking of something. And then everybody else has to ask yes or no questions until they figure out what you're thinking of. I didn't have any good ones today, but I stumped my wife last weekend when I was thinking of shrimp. Apparently the clues did not lead her in the correct direction. She stumped me with Tahiti, though. I couldn't figure out Tahiti. So yeah, it's a fun pool game. Low key, low energy. All right, what are we going to do today, y'all? I got a match that I got to throw. We can talk about that first. I hope you guys aren't too disappointed in me, but as far as I can tell, when I look at this Grand Arena system, there is absolutely no motivation for me whatsoever to try to go 3-0. If you're in win rank number 1, you get more loot, right? And you get a few more crystals, another Zeta. But your ranking, every time you win, it goes up by 42 points. So if you win 3 in a row, it's 126 rating. If you win 2 and lose the third one, you lose 43 points on the third one. So for a 2-in-1 round, it's only 41 points of advancement. So going 3-0 is basically the equivalent of pitting yourself against players that you wouldn't face until you went 3 weeks at 2-1. I'm already a Rhodium 1. I'm already above the skill cap. So I can't find any motivation at all to try to play a winning matchup today. So I intend to just throw this match and go 2-1 and protect my ranking, and then maybe I'll have opponents where I can go 2-1 again next week. If I go 3-0, the likelihood is I'll just be fighting against people that'll give me a 0-3 week. So, yeah, we'll go in there and we'll take a look at this GAC. I might play a few matches, but we intend to let the opponent win on this one. Apologies says, good evening. Darth Tomato's in the house. Arva's here. Hanging out from Germany. Apologies says, I got a match that's over before it began. Yeah. Well, we had the match in Obtisio where we were fighting somebody that was like that, and it was pretty ridiculous. But, yeah, I think during the stream last time I said basically if they play, we lose. If they don't play, we win. And, they didn't play. So there you go. Still managed to get the win. For free. Fun stuff. Take a look at some accounts, do an account review or two. You got, let's see if we can find an active player here that asked for an account review a long time ago. No guild. So we've said that if they're no guild, we're not going to waste our time with an account review because probably not an active player. Try this. All right. Here we've got somebody. Galactic Legends Senate. Grand Inquisitor. Oh wow, does that mean he has the Grand Inquisitor? Look at that, guys. Woo! Grand Inquisitor. And a level 6 Datacron for Inquisitors. Nasty. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if they're killing Galactic Legends with that team. So if the owner of this account watches this review in the comments down below or over on Discord, let me know. Let me know what you're killing with those Inquisitors if you can wade through Galactic Legend with that setup. Because that's a pretty good Datacron. It's a pretty good team. Pretty good crew. Interesting stuff. Arva says, well, I'm never throwing a match. Just isn't me, and to be honest, there's plenty I lose. Apologies says, same Arva, I cleared 2 zones versus my opponent who was sure to full clear me. Got myself a JMK Datacron today. It's fun. Wow, nice. Grand Inquisitor basically kills JML and a catless JMK, and that's it at the moment. Interesting. Interesting. So I take it then the Grand Inquisitor's been a bit of a disappointment for the community. I haven't watched too much of the initial footage on it, but it doesn't sound like people are going crazy over the result for the Grand Inquisitor. Which is too bad. I was really hoping that he'd be a pretty fantastic character and that the Inquisitors would be a real thing in the game. But I guess we're not going to get that. Dang. Too bad. Alright, well, let's take a look and see what this gentleman has in his account. Or her, I suppose I should say. 3.6 million, and we don't have any capital ships with relic pilots. That's interesting. Interesting. We've got the Malevolence, but with a Gear 12 Grievous. Be interesting to see what we get when we look at the character side of things. So he's got Geos as a fleet. Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber are done. We got Millennium Falcon, TIE Advanced. We've got a few of the Bounty Hunter ships. Yeah, they're all 7 stars. I wonder if he's going to do Executor sometime soon. Let's take a look. Got the Grand Inquisitor, Jedi Knight Luke, Revans into Malak. Mob Enforcer. Okay. A Relic 8 Mob Enforcer. For the memes, I guess. Detonator. Feet. I guess. I'm not sure I've ever seen a Relic 8 Mob Enforcer before, maybe just for the memes. If this Mob Enforcer is good, somebody drop it in chat and let me know what I'm missing. Why we should Relic 8 that. Got a Wampa in here, but no Omicron. Relic 3 Wampa, man, is slapping Omicron on that thing as fast as we can. So he's building toward Jedi Master Luke. He's got Knight Luke. He's got Commander Luke. He's got a bunch of the requirements. Still needs Mon Mothma, I guess, and some other things. And he's got stuff here in the middle. I would definitely relic the Grievous and the Sith Empire trooper. I'm sure this is going with the Darth Revan team, and getting this guy to Relic 5 or 7 makes your Darth Revan team really a lot harder to deal with. Really a lot harder to deal with. So I'd certainly invest in a couple other relics. And then when you're done with the JML, go for Executor. You've got the ships already. You can build up the characters. Let's see if chat has an answer to the Mob Enforcer. This person has no relic ships, no GLs, but a relic Grand Inquisitor. Yes, Graham Case, that is correct. That seems to be what we have. Yep. JML is close, though. I mean, there's only a couple requirements left for the JML. So it looks like he took a chance on the Grand Inquisitor. And, well, maybe that wasn't as good of an investment as he had hoped, but there it is. Let's take a look at mods. 313 on the Revan. I'm trying to look at this account in terms of age. I feel like this account is not very old. When I'm looking at the Zetas, he's got some Zetas, but it's not crazy. So I feel like this account might be like a year old or something. And then he, you know, spent some cash to get the Inquisitors. Seems about right. So yeah, I think he didn't slow down his JML journey at all. I think he invested in the Inquisitors. It's interesting. It's an interesting theory. And he's got the Datacron for it. Or built the Datacron for it. Two biggest pieces of advice I would have for this account. First of all, take a look at your mod strategy. I think this account definitely needs more mod work. And take a look at relicking some of your pilots. Got a lot of ships, but not a lot of stuff that's finished. So I would say definitely Executor next. Regardless of whether or not you're a GAC player, you still can benefit from the Executor in a lot of different game modes. It'll help you whenever they have the ship-based galactic challenges, things like that. So I would say the character side of things, not too bad, but mods and ships. Mods and fleet. JML into Executor, for sure. What do you guys think? Drop it in chat if you've got some ideas. I'd like to see this Mob Enforcer in action. See what this does. Place the thermal detonator on the enemy. Chance to gain turn meter. Whenever an ally falls below health, gain offense up. Now, if this player had Sith Eternal Emperor, I would think that they were doing something goofy with the Mob Enforcer with the Sith Eternal. Because when he does his initial link-up, tanks get taunt, so dark side tanks. I think that character's a tank, right? Yeah, that character could get tank with C. Just got here, man. What in the relegate Mob Enforcer? Lol says, I think the account's a joke and we're trying too much to make sense of it. Well, I mean, I would never say an account's a joke. People play this game for different reasons, and if this particular player likes the Inquisitors and wanted to build the Inquisitors, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you have to enjoy playing the game. If you play what everybody says is the best thing and you don't like it, it's not fun for you, then it's not much point in playing the game. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. Revens going into JML, that'll be good. Pay attention to mods, work on Executor next. And Lol says, if you're a new player, don't build your account like this. Alright. See if we got somebody else over here that we can snoop on. No guild. Alright, we're going to say that player's probably not playing anymore. Alright, Coolin YT, the Death Murderers. Does that mean that you're murdering death? Does that mean like the Grim Reaper shows up and you kill him? I'm pretty sure that happened to me once in a game that I played. Like the opening scene, I killed the Grim Reaper. And things just went from there. Death Murderers. 6.8 million galactic power, 4 in characters, 2.7 in fleet, so we should be able to find him with most of the fleet stuff, right? Negotiator, Malevolence, that stuff. Yep. Good. Finalizer, 7 stars, but Hux hasn't been committed to. Rad is 7 stars, but Holdo hasn't been committed to. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I would certainly build up that Finalizer. I mean, if you've got it to 7 stars, might as well relic that Hux. Finish it out. Get this thing going. The Finalizer does really need to be at relic level Hux, and you need to play the right ships. There's a bunch of speed boosts that you get out of it. So, it doesn't really shine until you can get all the stuff together at the right level. It's Kylo's command shuttle. Then we got Galactic Republic up top. Some relics here. Alright, 3 Galactic Legends, Kenobi, C, and Luke. I think that's good selection of GLs, right? You got the dark side Sith Eternal, 2 really good light side GLs. Cat's down here at Relic 5. So that's all good stuff. Jedi Training Rey, Grievous, Knight Luke, Skywalker. Only Relic 5 on Skywalker. He's another character where relic levels are a big deal. Every level of the relic increases his health and protection by a lot. I'm sorry. It doesn't really increase his protection, does it? Yeah, so it increases his health and his damage, but not necessarily his protection. So I guess it's not quite as critical as I thought. Check the mods here. Protection, offense, crit damage, speed. I don't mind the crit damage, but I might make this one another protection main stat. The more protection he has, the harder it is to sit him down. It's pretty good. Alright, so Revens, Bounty Hunters, CLS, Wat Tambor. No Relic 8 Mob Enforcer, though. Just a bunch of requirement stuff. Wampa Relic 3 with no Omicron. If you like GAC at all, there's no reason not to slap an Omicron on this guy. He's fantastic. He's really one of the best Omicrons you can have right now for GAC. And Relic 3 is already good enough to beat a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of first order stuff built, so I'm thinking he's going for SLKR next. Because we've got all this First Order stuff all the way up to 7 stars. He's got pieces locked down in these guys like he's going to relic him. So I'm thinking we're SLKR next. I gotta admit, I would probably do Executor next on this account. I guess if you're going to get the Finalizer up and running, that's kind of an excuse not to do Executor, but I'd still probably do the Executor next. You say he's going for Kyle? Yeah, we got the Dash Rendar and Kyle Katarn in there at relic level. Mara Jade in here somewhere. There she is. Working on her. Got her almost to 7 stars, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess he is going for Star Killer. Yep. Alright, I can live with that. Star Killer, then Executor, then SLKR. That would seem good to me. Let's take a look at his speed. Got the cat running 351. That's pretty nice. 351. That is a rapid cat. That cat runs away from you in an alley, you're not going to catch it. And then it drops off to 303. Really? We go from 341 to 303 in one hit, in one jump. Zoiks, 287. Wow, I was very impressed with the cat, and then the speed just went away. Holy cow. 286. He does not like speed sets. This player does not like speed sets. I see a lot of characters at decent speed up here, but like, okay, there's another speed set finally. 283. Yeah, I was so impressed with that cat, but for a 6.8 million account, we need a lot more characters that are at or above 300 speed. Is there a reason for Relic 1C? Still working on building up his relic levels, I guess. Yeah, the Relic 1C. Seems like he should be at least 7 or 8, right? Yeah, he's a character that greatly benefits from Relic 8. So, probably take him to Relic 8 would be good. Gear 12 Darth Revan is painful to see. Yeah, it is kind of painful to see. He's locking down a lot of pieces for Gear 13. I really don't recommend doing this, guys. He's got, you see it all over the place, he's got pieces locked down for Gear 13. I really recommend only lock down the pieces for the character that you're relicking at the moment. Work on your relic character and leave the rest of the materials in the bank until you get on a character that you know you're going to relic. I'll show you why. Let's abandon this account review and go to the scavenger. When you have Gear 13 pieces built and you don't lock them down on your characters like this, then when you need materials, you can come over here and sacrifice these things instead of putting them on a character. Now, if I had applied these to characters, you know, someday when I need Electrum conductors, they're on a character that hasn't been Gear 13, and they're not here where I can make use of them. Same thing with like bayonets and these med pack things, right? Don't lock them down. Don't combine them. Don't lock them down. Come in here and trade them out for impulse detectors. So, yeah. We could drop that for Zimbital cards, right? Got another one in the bank. So that's the beauty of it. If you've got these things in the bank, if you need Zimbil cards, you just get them. So that's the value of not locking down your pieces too early. I like the account, don't get me wrong, but he needs to finish gearing up characters before moving on. Malak, Maul, Darth Revan. There are points in the game where you have to make exactly that choice. It's the exact choice that you have to make. And I'll show you an example. On my main account, once I got my Lord Vader finished out, there's a bunch of different projects I could move on to, but I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck on Lord Vader for the moment because his team needs to be high relic. So I've had to spend time getting the Relic 9 for Lord Vader, getting Royal Guard to Relic 7. Actually, I think I have enough to finally get him to Relic 8. Get Maul to Relic 7. I had to Relic the Shore Trooper. Now we're still working on the Shore Trooper's gear. But in the Vader team, if you don't commit to high relics on these characters, and like you said, if you don't finish this project before you move on, then you've got this mediocre Lord Vader team that can be beat by a bunch of different stuff, which is not what you want. You want to finish it out and have it be a threat, and then move on. So let's see. Do we have enough to Relic 8? I believe we do to get this Royal Guard to Relic 8. Let's take a look. Yeah, there's everything we need here. Alright, so here we go. Got him to Relic 8. But yeah, so it's like several people have asked me like what I'm doing on my main account, and because I'm just have to do so much work on relics for the Vader, what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm using the Cantina energy to get Dash Rendar up and running. I'll work on Talon a little bit, split between Signal Data and these guys. Marjade's at 26 out of 100. So while I'm finishing out the relic levels on Vader, I can also finish out, the Starkiller journey. But yeah, you gotta finish what you're working on. I completely agree with that. What's the R7 Stickray bookmarked for? So I can fish for her ship. I still need to finish out her ship. So, for example, when it's, I think she's a light side farm, right? So, or dark side. Okay, so when it's dark side energy day, then I'll use this as one of my hard farms. So it's not something that I'm actively pursuing. It's something that I'll farm in the background. She's in the farm squad. So if I go to Farmer Blue, it's linked in here for all the stuff that I want to farm. And then on the days when it's a specific guild goal, then I can pick her out of here and farm her ship. So that's it. Can't kick the Royal Guard out because we're still farming this shuttle. There's a long way to go on the shuttle. Same thing there, I'm just passively farming it. Sometimes when I have the extra energy. It's a someday kind of thing. Kyle can get kicked out though. We don't need Kyle anymore. We got him to relic. He can go bye-bye. Shore Trooper, farming this ship also. Another passive farm. Still need about, 44 shards on that. But those are it, guys. I think that's the Falcon, the shuttle. Oh, the Extinction Bomber I still need, and the Reaper. We're farming the Fortress and the Outrider out of fleet. And then I think I think all the other ships in the game I have at 7 stars. So that's it. I'm almost done with my ship farms on the main account. Exciting times. Why are you farming Inquisitors? They're mediocre. Why not? Arva Blood Spirit says, well, I basically stopped upgrades like a month ago and just farmed talent to R5 and saved gear for Malgus. What do you mean Dark Side Energy Day? Oh, no. For anybody who's not aware, when you go into the objectives, you have daily quests. Yay. I think everybody knows that, right? You go in, you do the stuff that's in your daily quest. Over here at the other end, on the right side, there's guild activities. And for example, the guild activity for the day is spend Cantina energy. And the guild activity for tomorrow, down here, it says spend energy in light side battles. So the more energy you spend in light side battles, the higher your contribution will be, and the more you'll pull down from the daily objective for guild activities. So when it's dark side day, I don't farm light side nodes. I just farm dark side stuff. When it's light side day, I don't farm dark side nodes. So if I'm farming a character that's on a hard node, they only get farmed 6 times a week. It's what it is. It's the way I play. Try to get the best contribution I can for that guild's currency. It helps a little bit, right? Doesn't hurt to try to place for guild. I don't do the PvP attempts one. There's one day that's attempt PvP, and you don't even have to win. All you have to do is just enter and immediately forfeit, and it counts as an attempt. So you can run out your 10 attempts and get a good score there. I don't bother. I do like 2 or 3 matchups, and whatever I play, I play. Inquisitors are pretty good. Also, DL is a pretty top-end player. So there's a difference between farming shards and building characters. For example, I'm farming the shards on these Inquisitors, but I'm not really investing a lot in their gear, right? I could upgrade these characters right now. Well, I guess not. I guess I don't have enough Carbantes or something to upgrade. But if I could upgrade this character, I'm not right now. I'm leaving it at Relic 8, or Gear 8. Relic 8. So I'm just farming the shards. We're just farming the shards for these guys. And if the Grand Inquisitor had turned out to be great, then I would be that far ahead on farming the shards. Since he turned out to be okay, then, I could still make that decision. But it fits within my farming. Like I said, I'm farming ships. And I'm doing the Dash Rendar thing, the Star Killer. And the next journey I do will probably be JML, Jedi Master Luke. I could do Kenobi. Yeah, Luke or Kenobi, either one. I'm almost equally far along on both of them on my main account. They're not too bad for either one of them. This one we got a bunch of stuff already. Just got to get, the rest of them, obviously. And then for Kenobi, it's kind of the same. And I think every character here, I already have at 7 stars. So I don't need to use my hard farm to prepare for any of these journeys because I've already got all the character shards ready to go. So yeah, there's no reason not to go ahead and hard farm the Inquisitors. Again, it's my main account, and it's not got a lot of stuff left to build. That's the reason. 9th and 2nd Sister are the only justifiable ones in my opinion. Territory War is just not worth it. I hope they do what they did with GAC and put crystal rewards in TW. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious. What would you say about my account? Its current route. So much has changed since we last talked, I think. What's your account, Arva? What's your account? I'll look at it right now. I might as well. What you got, buddy? I probably have your account number somewhere. Charlie Knife's gonna go eat. I wonder if he's gonna eat with Charlie Fork. I'm full of dad jokes, guys. Alright, let's see. Arva says, give him a second. Yeah, the only reason I'm doing something for Arva, he's been around since the beginning of my channel, and he's been a good friend of the channel. He's a mod. He's a friend of mine, I would say. All right, number 1 in fleet with the Executor. Nothing else to say. I don't know what else you want me to say. It's good. We're done. All right, bonus for light side characters. They gain offense. Ooh, that's nice. The Galactic Republic allies use a special, they stun. And when he has high ground, all allies ignore protection. So that's a pretty interesting datacron. So what is it that you want me to look at, Arva? What's your direction? What is your current account direction? Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, Endurance, Chimera. 6th Fleet is unrelicked. TIE Interceptors started. Geos are still low gear. Looks like minimum gear for Watt. Emperor Shuttle, Extinction Bomber. Those just... I find them hard to farm. Those are hard to farm, so... Yep. About what we expect to find in ships. Current direction, Malgus, C, and then JML. Alright. 1 Galactic Legend. CLS, Revens, Gas. Jedi Knight, Anakin, Bounty Hunters, Wat Tambor. Zam Relic 5, Omicron, that's nice. Dark Trooper Relic 7, that's nice. No Zeta though, huh? Yeah, I found this one to be very useful in, you know, PvE, assault battles, when you're fighting in territory battles, stuff like that. It's not necessary, but that it's nice to be able to get a stack back if they start hitting you. Qui-Gon, Omicron, stuff. Only Relic 2 on the Sith Empire Trooper. That one I would definitely, at least for me, when he's like Relic 5 to 7, it changes the dynamic on that Revan team, and it makes it hard to do with the troopers. So you're going to put Malgus up front. But does he have a level 69 Cup or a Relic 8 Mob Enforcer? No, I don't think Arva would waste his time on meme garbage. I think Arva builds efficient stuff. So Sith Eternal. You've already got some troopers, so that'll be fine to go into him. You already got some of the racks. Yep. Okay. And then JML. I think that's just fine for direction. I don't know what you're looking for my advice, or what I would say about it. I mean, I honestly, I just think that for an account that's 5 million, I would have built a second Galactic Legend in here. I just feel like getting your first 2 Galactic Legends is such a big deal. The flexibility, the power that allows you in Grand Arena, just other areas of the game. I like Galactic Legends. Doesn't mean you have to build them, but I like them. So that's the only thing I think I disagree with you on, Arv, is I probably would have built the GLs sooner. 368 on Cat plus 178. It's pretty good. Darth Revan 349 plus 175 speed. Rockin'. 342 on Piet. That's really solid Piet. Shaak Ti's up there too, huh? 311. Took a big drop between Piet and Shaak Ti. 306 on Zam, I'm guessing. 303. I just guessed. I'm running out of 300 speed characters way too fast, Arva. I don't like this. 301. Am I going to be sad? Are you making me sad here? 293 with offense mods. Oh, man. Arva. 2, 4, 6 characters over 300. I honestly expected like 4 or 5 rows of the characters over 300 from your account, man. So you got a fantastic account. I mean, it's really good, really strong ships, good builds, Executor in the house already. Lots of the right ships are already relicked and finished. 5s, Rex, Slave 1, all this stuff. So yeah, no, you got a great account. I am surprised at your character speed though. I honestly would have expected more really good fast mods. Check how you modded Kenobi. Health, offense, speed, health main stat. Interesting. All right. That's it, Arva. You got any other questions? Hit me up while we got your account pulled up. Let me know if you got other specific questions about your account. What are you doing with your Get 1? Because you've got Malik and Gas. I hope you're building you a Wampa. Is there a Wampa somewhere in here and I just missed it? There it is. Work in progress, Wampa. Got the Omicron on him, though. Good to go. Get 1 goes to Hermit Yoda. Alright, yeah. Biggest problem is that most characters I have don't need insane amounts of speed except the bounty hunters. Wow. That's a bold statement. I'm going to counter that with this. Every character in the game, if it had another 10 speed, would be slightly better than the same character without that 10 speed. So if Rex was 311 instead of 310, he'd be better. If we pick a character that, quote, doesn't need speed, come down here to something like, I don't know, Super Battle Droid, right? 172 speed. If he had 182 speed, he'd be just a little bit better. I don't know. Probably not a good argument to have. The only reason I'm not going straight for JML is that I just don't have the Wampa. With a big account, do you think paying Peepo to redo mods would be worth the value? Caleb, I think that some people are good at the game. I think a lot of people know what they're doing. But when you look to somebody like Peepo, he's probably one of the best like mod structure people in the game. So if I gave my main account to him to remod, for sure it would come back with the characters in better shape. Like he would figure out better ways to use my mods than I currently am using them. So there's definitely value in it. Whether or not it's actually worth the money to pay to do it, that's up to you. So from my point of view, yeah, I definitely think he could make things better. But for me, I'd just rather fight through it myself and do the best I can. And I don't think the incremental improvement would be worth me giving over my money to somebody else to work on it. But no, I mean, I've heard from some people who have used the service before, and they feel like it's a pretty good thing. So yeah, it's up to you. I'm not advertising for Peepo. I'm not, like, let's say, sponsoring him, but that's what it comes down to. It comes down to the question of whether or not it's worth it to you. In general, what's your take on the impact Malgus will have on my account? I mean, Malgus looks like a beast, right? But it's basically going to turn your Darth Revan team into a borderline Galactic Legend team. So it's kind of like getting a character that's, I would say between Gas and a Galactic Legend, right? I mean, what can we expect from Malgus? Is he really going to be as monstrous as that Malgus is to fight at the end of Conquest? Is he going to feel like that once we build him, or are his modifiers going to be different? And maybe he won't be as impressive when he's in game. So I don't know. I think Malgus is good, but I think if you had a second GL, it would be better than Malgus. You know what I'm saying? Because you've already got the DR team. But I think for sure, if you get the Malgus and you put that stuff on defense, there's going to be a lot of people who have a hard time dealing with it. Probably have to use a Galactic Legend to beat it. Did you see the sandbox modes that somebody made with Malgus with Omnis on? No, I didn't. Or pull an AP and completely ignore mods. AP says he ignores mods, but he's got some pretty good mods for a guy who ignores mods. Nick's Infinity says mods are definitely not overrated. The only mods that really matter early game are just speed. Well, I think speed is really it, though. I mean, you can get good quality mods, but the mods that you're going to want to slice are speed mods. So once you start getting mods with decent speed substats, and those are the ones that you take to 6 dots, for example, having more 6 dot mods is a big deal, and having 6 dot mods with speed helps your account a lot. I mean, on my main account right now, I'm spending a lot of my resources are going just toward getting mods to 6 dot, because I've got a pretty good mod inventory on my main account, and I feel like I'm in a position with some of my teams where I just need a lot more 6 dot mods. A lot more 6 dot mods to finish out those, like the Lord Vader team. I feel like if you're going to relegate characters, you better get 6 dot mods on all your relegate characters, because if they're worth relic 8, they must be worth 6 dot mods. So I've just had a lot of effort going into that on my main account right now. So Yeah, but finding good speed subs is a reason to slice your mods, and as you slice them up and get them to 6 dots, it improves the mod quality overall in your account. So it's not just speed that matters, it's speed and also having mods that are worth taking to 6 dot. I hope that makes sense. My personal guess for Malgus is that he will beat at least 4 of the 6 GLs, and for me, probably be offense most of the time. I plan to invest heavily into him with Relic 9. Interesting. What is Rex's gear level? On Arva's account? Rex is Relic 5. Lemon, I'm in a 380 million guild, so yeah, I'm getting R8 mats. It's just very expensive and usually better off working toward another GL. Yeah, no, it's... Getting access to R8 materials means... it's just it's a barrier that you have to get over, right? Once you get access to R8 mats, there quickly becomes a point where it's not helpful. So yeah, the Relic 8 materials aren't the problem. It's the impulse detectors that are the problem. Right, so you look here, we got 208 of these arrow magnifiers. We've got no issues with the C-pit materials, but this impulse detector is what's always holding you back. Always holding you back from getting more Relic 8s. And those are expensive to make in the scavenger. And there's not really an area in the game where they're good to buy, where they're a good value. Even buying them out of Conquest, they're very expensive out of Conquest. They cost more than the respective number of gold pieces that you'd have to crush to get them, so they're not an efficient value. But yeah, that's the bottleneck on Relic 8. You still got to commit Zimbital cards. You still got to get the impulse detectors, and it's a lot of resources. It's a lot of farming to get that stuff together. My personal guests for Malgus need to wait many, many months. Hey DL, I just finished my C journey and I'm looking to do Jedi Knight Luke and a Jedi Master Luke and then Executor. What's your thought on this? My thought is that you're waiting too long for Executor. I would do the C journey into Executor first, and then I would go into Jedi Knight Luke and Master Luke. Executor is just... It's too much power right now to not have... I'll show you guys. So my opponent in the last GAC... on the main account, put down his Executor. We stumbled on a few battles up front. Remember, guys, we had these battles where we dropped a couple. My opponent comes in, clears here, dropped a battle against Qui-Gon, but only one battle. I think he cleared everything in front of ships in one shot. And he did so with pretty efficient banners. Now he dropped one here on my funny little Revan team. But then he come in here. He fought the Executor once. And that's it. He just fought the Executor. He didn't beat it. And he quit playing. That's how strong the Executor is, guys. Most people only have one thing that counters it. The counters aren't reliable. So if you put that thing on defense, it's a hold. Or it's using their best fleets, or they have to bring their own Executor on offense, or whatever. Whatever it is. It's your fleet crystals every day, and it's way too much power in all the other game modes. So yeah, really prioritize that. Okay. Let's take a look at my Grand Arena over here. And let's see, in theory, could I win against Mr. Toad? Let's see what he put. Alright, so he's got gas. with smaller clones. Padme, Geos. You put down SLKR, an off-brand Qui-Gon team. It's interesting. He's got Bastila and Jolie Bindo in with Qui-Gon, Mace, Ayla. Guys, I'm telling you, if you put Qui-Gon on defense, you have to put Jedi Knight Anakin in here. This team has so little threat if Anakin isn't in there to smash your face off when you kill Qui-Gon. And then he's got a First Order. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we could win. Pretty sure we could win. He's got C on offense. So we'd have a decent shot. I just don't want to win. I don't want to inflate my rating for no reason. So let's go in here. And we can practice Padme. He's got the Barriss in there, which is actually increases the level of difficulty on this a little bit. This isn't a guaranteed win right here, guys, because even when we ramp up enough damage, Barriss allowing that character to heal when we hit crit him could be a bad deal. 65% potency is not enough. It's better than having something like C-3PO in the account. Potency is 104. 25% chance to stun me. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Just put it on Anakin and put it on auto. Auto basic, of course. Got these foresights we got to deal with and all that garbage, so there's no reason not to just put it on basic. Her basic attack can't be dodged, and therefore foresight gets ignored. That's what we're doing there with that. Alright, resisted the kick. That's good. Lol is out. See you later, man. Qui-Gon Jinn lead, need Galactic Republic to work. Lol says, I gotta get going, dishes to do. Alright, man, see ya. Alright. Doesn't Qui-Gon's Ami only work with Galactic Republic Jedi? No. I think his Ami works with all Jedi. But you want Jedi Knight Anakin in there, and once you have Jedi Knight Anakin, it's his ability that's tied to Galactic Republic Jedi. We can check after this. I don't know if something maybe changed and I don't know it, but no, I thought Qui-Gon's boosts, his Omicron giving the extra offense and all that stuff, applied to everybody, no matter what. Okay. We're going to have to take a look at killing Barriss now. Gotten the ramp up going pretty good, but I think we're going to have to take the kill on Barriss and then take the retaliation from Anakin. Okay, and then we'll switch over back to Anakin. Oh, we got the stun on us. She hit that 25%. Bound to happen sooner or later, I suppose. Alright, now we can get Anakin. Probably can kill him now that he's not getting the healing from that Barriss Zeta. Alright. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. We're running out of time, Nest. She's getting ramped up, though. We're hitting pretty hard now. Anakin's vulnerable. We'll hit... Oh, man, he got the protection up. That's too bad. I was going to say we'll hit him with the middle skill right now and take him out, but once he got that protection up, there's not a guarantee anymore. All right, let's get him. Nothing. Not enough. Okay. All right, get him. I'll just put it back on auto basic because we're really running out of time now. Catching a flight in a few hours. Where are you headed, Blessed Carrot? On vacation or business? So should I 6-dot garbage mods just to give my pilots all the bonuses? No. No, you should only 6-dot mods that are worth 6-dotting. Absolutely. Don't waste 6-dot materials on mods for the sake of pilots. You got to have something that's worth hitting with 6 dots. I would hate wasting materials like that. The only mod that you could, let's say, if you said, oh, I just want to do some mods just to get something on my pilots, what you can do then is you can take defense mods that have no speed on them and take them to 6 dots if you want to consider those garbage mods. Because there are teams now where some tanks want no speed. So if you had a defensive mod, health mod, something like that with no speed on it, you can use it someday. So it won't be a complete waste of materials. But yeah, don't 6-dot garbage mods. The incremental bonus to your ships isn't worth it. The 6-dot mod materials are worth much more than applying them to a bad mod to get the ship bonus. Alright, let's take a look at the Grand Arena on my main account here. View the current round. We're fighting against Star-Lord. 8.8 million galactic power in this account. 3.5 in ships. He's got the Executor at 5 stars, which is inconvenient for us. Remember, guys, our finalizer counter works pretty well against 7-star Executors, but less well against the lower star Executors. So we'll have to try the Malevolence counter if we have that Executor to fight. I really don't like that. 6 Galactic Legends, Skywalker, all the stuff. Luke, Revens, Zam with the Omicron, Nest at Relic 7, Night Sisters Relic, Star Killers in the house. Mara Jade's got the Omicron for Territory Wars. Dash Rendar's in here. The Star Killer, of course. Kiadi Mundi's Relict. So basically, it's like my main account, but with 2 more GLs and, you know, another 1 million galactic power worth of stuff. So, yikes. All right, let's take a look at speed. Ahsoka's fastest non-GL character, 342. Is okay. Revenant 335. Shakti 326. So we've got some characters that are decently fast. Is Rex still over 300? 309. That's pretty good. So he's got some speed in the account. Let's go take a look what he put for us. Okay, we got Rey, we got Kenobi with kind of a weird team here. This is Cat, right? So he's got Cat, Mace, Juhani, and Hermit Yoda. Interesting. Here we have the Bounty Hunters with Zam. 309 on Bosk. If Zam's down around 280. 235. Oh man. My Jedi training Rey has not been that good against these bounty hunter teams, but I think I just have to figure out how to use that. Here we've got a Kyle Katarn team, much like the one we fought yesterday. I liked what we did there, so if I can save out, I don't know if I can save out my Watt though, because I got this Rey team to deal with. I'll do C on the Rey team. I'll need Watt for that. For sure. And then if he's got Lord Vader on the back wall, I'm just in trouble. Because I need my SLKR to beat Lord Vader. And oh, Lord Vader's on the front wall over here. Okay. Oh boy. And SLKR. So I can probably beat 3 of these Galactic Legends, but I don't think I can beat 4. Interesting. What do you guys use against SLKR as a non-GL counter? Revan with gas somehow? Or Jedi Knight Luke, I think you need Jedi Knight Luke in order to be able to beat this with Jedi, right? We can Wampa here. And then this team is pretty sick. How are we going to beat Dash Rendar? We can bounty hunter this, right? I just got to check something real quick. If I've got my bounty hunters here. Do I have them on defense? Come on. I thought I had them on offense now. Nope. Oh. That's not good. Really? I thought I'd taken my bounty hunters back on offense. Guess not. So the disintegrate, enemies defeated by this ability can't be revived. So that would have been nice to use against the Dash Rendar team. But I suppose then I'll have to use the Triumvirate there. Or CLS. I mean, does CLS get through that? Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, Old Ben, Shakti, Basti is the squad for the SLKR counter. Revan, Hermit, Jedi Knight Luke, and Jedis for SLKR. Yeah. Yeah, you need Jedi Knight Luke. Okay. Alrighty. Well. Then we're stuck. We'll have to go through bottom and hope that he messes up. Alright, we'll do this with SLKR. We need Wat Tambor in here for sure. Let's see. What else do we need? Put the officer in here, I guess. And then put our Night Sister tank package in here. And pretty much just, man. I'm tempted to put Hermit Yoda in here. Instead of the First Order officer, put in Hermit Yoda just to give SLKR some more punch. The Datacron throws it with SLKR. That's 10% chance you're able to kill it with gas, but you can realistically kill everything but SLKR. Yeah, my gas is on defense anyway, so it's really not an option. Okay. First Order officer bonus turn meter reduces SLKR max health and protection. Does it? Oh, it does. It says gains 100% turn meter. Oh, I didn't think about that. The gains part's no good. That is no good. We don't want that. What do I want in here? I think we'll take at least one. I don't know, because like I want a tank here or something. Whatever goes there is just gonna die. This guy can give speed up. SF Ty can call an assist. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Basically, everybody's going to die, and then it's just going to be Kylo ramping. We just have to buy enough time with the Night Sister and old Daka that that we get a chance to work on the ramping. All right, let's get in there. Zombie can tank it. Yeah, Zombie's going to have to try to do work. Alright, let the ramping begin. Okay. Lots of debuffs all over everyone. Going crazy, killing my Watt. Let's get rid of those debuffs. Okay. Get a speed up. I tend to just target Royal Guard in these because there's a lot of life gain from Lord Vader, and you end up just fighting with the Royal Guard all the time anyway. Okay, Piet put the put the taunt over on the Lord Vader. That's kind of nice for them, not nice for me. Let's see if we can stun Piet. No such luck. Oof. Let's heal up. Survive another round of dots somehow. Just gotta ramp faster. I gotta take my turns faster. I'm messing around looking at stuff and I can't do that. You just gotta get in there, click buttons fast. Faster on the clicks. Call an assist. First alt is off with 5 characters still on the table. Let's less than ideal. Okay. All right. One down. Tank down. Dock is down. Stun Vader. We'll ramp once at the end of this. Okay. Ooh, what the heck just happened? Holy cow. That was a lot of damage. Yikes. Hey DL, do you think you'll do a video about the Kenobi series? And just your general thought on it? I think it would be pretty cool. Well, that was unexpected. Can't believe people call Lord Vader trash. Honestly, that was a lot more damage than I usually see. I don't know if there was something in there that somehow gave me turn meter that I didn't know about. Reduced my health or something, because he really... I went from good to bad in heartbeat. Alright, it's all good. We'll do what we can. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time trying to kill those GLs. Focus our efforts down bottom now. If we also drop the matchup against JMK, then I'll probably just quit playing, because if I can't make it through bottom, then I don't think I really have any chance to win this GAC. So the advice from chat last time was just leave the extortion on, so we're gonna go with chat this time, and we're gonna just leave the extortion on and see how bad this turns out. I feel like it's a mistake to leave the extortion on, but yeah, see, like right here, I don't see why there's any, just remove it, right? Because we could ramp damage, but it's not really the damage that's going to kill these guys, it's the counterattacks and the damage over times. So, no, I don't know, I feel like we remove extortions. I left it on there at the start, though. So, a couple of those under our belt, the damage is already really high. Counterattacks are going to be hurting a lot now. Look at this guy. Insane. Insanity. Wild beast. I'll just take another attack on him. Get rid of the extortion. Just play it safe. I just don't want to end up with that slowdown ending up somehow costing me the match, because I feel like I need to get back around to the extra protection to keep me in the game. Yeah, as long as I finish. I mean, worst case scenario, it took me longer. It's the only downside. Alright. Just you and me, Newt. What you got? What you got, buddy? Nothing. You got nothing. Take that. All right. 68 banners. Poor Devin got smashed. Levon is something else. Devin did get smashed. Man, I was surprised. I was surprised by that. He was never even in that match. He knew it after the second round, too. You could see he felt it out on the first round. He thought he had something. He came in on that second round. He's like, oh, yeah, I got this. And just like whatever Levon did just went right through whatever he thought he had. And you could just see his face just dropped. He's like, oh, well, there's that. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Alright, can Triumvirate beat this, or do they just have way too much damage? Be interesting. I want to try this matchup. Hey Loquitur, I loved your beginner's guides. Nice. What relic is your Wampa? I don't know. What relic is he? I think I took him all the way to relic 8. He's 7 or 8. One or the other. Alright, we'll isolate L3. Target this Vandor Chewbacca back here. Tell Vandor that we do not like or appreciate anybody coming back to life. So out you go. Throw some sabers at Dash Ren. Oh, damage immunity now. Come on, that's not fair play. Let's see. Yeah, let's stun dash. Okay, let's not stun dash. See if we can get a cooldown here. Alright, that was enough. We got one. That's all we needed. Held by hatred. We gotta try to get pain over here. Try to get pain somewhere. Oh, come on. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Alright. Once we take out Nest, now, if he dies, we can live with it, right? We can probably still figure it out from here. Some pain. Oh, nothing. What if we isolate this guy? Now, let's just throw lightsabers at him. See if we can kill him. Get out of here. Alright, we keep Nihilus alive. That's good for some extra banners here. We'll slow roll it. We'll try to heal up. Okay, looks like everybody's full life. Really don't have a mechanic on this team to get everybody back to full protection, but, you know, full life. It's pretty good. Zappies. 59 banners. So Triumvirate can do that decently well. It's nice we just got to practice against the team and see what works. Kenobi, we will take the Padme squad in here. Ye old Padcat. In we go. Okay. 16% chance to lose. I think this is still playable without C-3PO. I think it's still playable. It's not ideal. I think it's still playable. Alright. Do the kick. Do this. Do this. Okay. I think we should have the cooldown right now, right? Should have the cooldown. And kill the cat. Meow. Okay. Clear that out of here. Juhani's hiding in stealth. That's a pretty clever thing to do. He's got a slow mace and he's got the invulnerability on. Stuck behind him for just a second. Okay. We really need some recovery here. Oh. Take the recovery even though we can't do much with the mace. Get the Xian back over on Ahsoka so we can start getting the cooldowns working. Get mace out of here. Alright. Now, We have the potential that Juhani could... Oh, never mind. We got the no potential. Juhani has no potential. She is potentially executed. Okay. Double Master Kenobi. We have to call him Double Master because he's got the... He is a Jedi Master and he also has the Grand Master's training. So he's like simultaneously a Master plus Grand Master on top. Special kind of title there or something. Pull the assist from Ahsoka. Just keep working that Shin. Oh, Shin's gone. Lost it. There it's back. Get that going in there. Recovery. Big assist. Another armor shred. And the next time that skill is up, we should be able to kill this Kenobi. Okay. Oh, ouch. That hurt. About to get the ult off again. Really nothing we can do about that. Alright, let's see if it's enough. It's enough. Snagged his rest of his life before the ult. That's good. Alright, ye old cat. Worked. Rey, Sith Eternal, Armorer. I bet we used up all of our tanks again. I do that every time. I guess in that triumvirate battle we should have saved out the Sith tank. We have to figure out some way I guess we'll just have to do Geos. Mix in a little Geo with the Sith Eternal. Get the Brute in the way for a second. Sunfac can get in the way. Brute Alpha can just keep putting stuff out here. We'll take 2 stacks with the armor. I don't think with this setup that we're going to get to 3 stacks. So, might just have to live with 2. No counterattacks, but 2 will be good enough. What a stupid way to waste JMK. Guys, if you couldn't get rid of Mace Windu, like I did with an Execute, that team is going to be nasty. Because Juhani can go under stealth, Mace would be in the way, Cat's boosting everybody up, Hermit Yoda's hiding. So it's not actually a very easy team to deal with. I mean, honestly, it's not what I would play, but it's not for nothing. He didn't throw away JMK. Okay. And we'll just do this. And I don't think they're going to get a turn before. Oh, no, 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 no. I said I was going to take 2 stacks. I planned to take 2 stacks. It came to the armor and I hit the wrong dang button. I'm so upset right now. If I lose this because of that, I'm going to be pretty mad at myself. It looks like I'll get a chance. I'll get a chance here to do my 3 stacks though. Looks like. Man, I'm pretty mad about that. I said exactly what I was going to do, and then I didn't do it. Ridiculous. Okay, let's heal up. Not much to say about that whirlwind. Alright, we'll do this again. That should be me to the alt. Do the alt. She's in damage immunity. And there we go. Okay. Let us link the BB-8 and Rey. Don't kill my Brood Alpha. Yeah, I get to share the damage that time, so that's nice. Okay. We're going to target Rey here for just a second. We're going to let BB-8 do his thing. Mostly just because I want to drain the protection on Rey. Okay. We'll execute the robot here in a second. Oh, we're going to let her get to the alt, though. That's not convenient. Yeah, let's just get the little robot out of here. Fine by me. Soak the big hit. And finish off Rey. Plan failed successfully. Juhani is worthless without the Omicron, and breaking the full Galactic Republic synergy with JMK is just silly. Yeah, Juhani isn't the best, but I see what he's trying to do with the stealth characters hiding out. All right. We could almost do troopers on this team. 295. She's at 235. She's going to get 46, 47, which would put her at 282. So she'll give 57 speed over to the other guys. So even if she gives like 60 speed to Bosk, he's 309. It's not 382. I can just trooper this, right? Oh no. I forgot. Without Stark in here, we lose part of our bridge. I think Veers is fast on this account, though, right? Yeah, 313. Veers is fast. So 330. Yeah, no, it's no problem. So 1, 2, 20%, 30%. He's fine. Put in a 5th trooper. Should have no problem to kill Zam Wassel first. Stormtrooper can taunt, that's a buff. Alright. Hey Zam, how about armor reduction? Do you like armor reduction? Hey Dark Trooper, do you like killing people in one hit? Bam! Love this character. So strong. Alright. That was interesting. Let's drain him, get a kill on Boba Fett. That'll give me all kinds of turn meter and them none. We can take a couple shots on Bosk here. And we'll go back to Embo. We'll go back to Bosk. Oh no, guys, they're going to get turn meter. We're going to lose our bridge right here. Never mind. Dark Trooper smashed Bosk. Okay. If you're going to put bounty hunters with Zam on defense, you got to get them up around 400 speed. You got to get them all the way up around 400 speed, guys. Okay, Mon Mothma. We failed against this team before, but without the turn meter gains, I don't feel that bad about it. Kira lead or Datacron for tenacity. Let's see what she looks like for potency. 57, they'll share some potency. She'll be up around 80 or 90. So the Datacron would help. I don't think damage is an issue. So we'll put in Nest alone with the tenacity Datacron that I have. I don't know. Kyle does have enough damage to one-shot me, though. You know what? Man, I don't know. I don't know. Because I won't be able to regenerate protection. I'll take my turn, and if Kyle is next and has the lightsaber throw up, it could be a problem. Could be a problem. Does CLS work against this team? I've played Bad Batch against this team before, and Bad Batch should just destroy this team. But something happened. I think Kyle was too fast or something. Got the team going. But on this team, there's no extra turn meter. So Kyle would go, and then that's it, right? Then my Bad Batch would go. I put daze and healing immunity on everybody. Then I stun everybody, and then I kill them, right? Why do you use this lineup for troopers? Well, I mean, the lineup is the Veers, Piet, and Dark Trooper, and then Gideon for the massive speed boost and all that stuff. And the fifth one is usually Stark, but we've put Stark in an Iden team. We've got Stark in the Iden team, Shore Trooper, Range Trooper, trying to make that Iden team a threat. I feel like I want to do Bad Batch here. I want to try this Bad Batch counter. Again, I don't expect to win this GAC, so I just want to practice things. If I'm not going to win, I at least want to practice matchups. So in this case, Wrecker should be out. Kyle has to attack Wrecker, and then I should get to go. But like I said, I know I've tried before with Bad Batch and they failed. Okay, there we go. So Kyle went, and then I get to go. So far, working according to plan. All right, then we can stun. Mon Mothma didn't get stunned. Why? Okay. Mysteries. I don't really need the stun, but I'm going to do it to get the defense up so we can get the true damage. Go back over here. Alright. That was good. So if there's no turn meter gain, Kyle can go first. We don't care. If there's 2 more Galactic Legends on the back wall, then we'll have interesting chances to win. There's the Iden team. I wonder how I beat that now that I've given away everything. I mean, CLS must beat this team, right? Because you can just straight up kill the troopers. What about Jedi training Rey? There's some assists in there, but not that many assists. There's Rey's assist, and then everybody else is pretty much just doing single target attacks. Inquisitor Trashers. CLS the Iden, maybe. Inquisitors. Well, let's just play with the CLS team against this, because, I mean, honestly, I think it just must absolutely destroy them, right? Must. One or more of these characters can't be used. Don't really want to give them a free kill, so if we put another rebel in here, it needs to be a good one. Put R2 in there. Are we going to use Jedi training Rey anywhere? We've got Geos and Inquisitors left, and I don't plan to use Rey against the Geos. I don't need her against the Inquisitors, so okay. We're going to try this. Gear 12 is deceptive on Iden troopers. With the Omicron, they effectively act a couple gear levels higher. No, I agree with that. I agree. It's no joke. But I think CLS just has enough damage to kill the troopers. That's what I'm banking on. Okay, so we'll get the buffs off of him. Okay. We need to get a turn on Chewie here. Oh, the counterattacks. The counterattacks are really good for them. Right, because counterattacks give them their bonuses. Okay. We don't want to kill him right now anyway while he's got that buff on. Okay. Recovery from the range trooper. Alright, now lose the buffs. I think we're counterattacking into these guys and they're gaining life from the counterattacks. That's pretty fantastic. So in theory, I mean, I like the look of this. I think an Iden team could probably beat if they put a CLS team on defense. That's way too many assists. The single target damage isn't enough to kill him. Nice. That's good stuff. Wordpoint Ranch says, I use Iden to beat CLS. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's I think that could be a thing. Nice. All right. What If we did Vader team here, interesting, because probably just going to kill the Mara Jade straight up, right? She'll be the weakest character. I don't really have a tank to get in the way. So if they just kill the Mara Jade instantly when the battle starts, then this comp will have a more difficult time. But you need to get a turn first, yeah. Now we'll get a turn. It's just a matter of who they're going to kill with their opening salvo here. All right, let's have Vader do Vader things. Do some basics across to everybody. Do another Force Crush to get a free turn. Stormtrooper out of here. Mara Jade gets a turn. Yeah. It's better if you have a tank. At least you can force Iden to attack a certain person. Try to get some mileage out of this nest since we haven't used her for something else. Like we've talked about before, against a relic spy like this, there's always a chance that the spy is going to line up at the same time as my turn, and I'll get executed, so there's a chance that we lose this. If we lose it, then we got to bring in, I don't know what, Revan to clean it up. Yeah, we get some. We'll have something to clean it up. We'll hold it off auto for right now. Got the blind on me. It won't matter. I'll do a basic and I'll still get to attack. I get damage. Oh, they removed everything. The spy did his execute. So we should be good on the next turn. We don't have to worry about dying. Alright, the spy does the debuffs. So he should have the execute up next. Okay, he'll use it now. Nope, that wasn't the execute. There he goes. Not sure what these Geos are doing, but they have like a fast Sunfac or something. There's something different, because they're getting some extra turns that they normally wouldn't get. Fast Geos somehow. Ooh, that was close on the soldier. Once we get the soldier dead, get the tenacity off, that'll keep the debuffs off of us. It'll make it harder for spy to execute us. Okay, he used his ability, so we don't have to worry this time around when I take a turn. Yeah, maybe we do. Okay, soldier down. Should, woo! That was a big hit on that from that spy. Let's do the big attack. See how many we can get damaged. Alright, got rid of the brute, but that's actually bad for us. Get rid of the alpha. Alright. Spy did his best. That was his chance right there. He almost had us. Almost got us. Why are you the only content creator I see that realizes how powerful Nest is? Because Nest at the next level loses a lot. So Against weaker teams, she looks really good. Once you get into the point where everybody's got 6 Galactic Legends and all of the stuff, a lot of times Nest just goes with Dash Rendar on a defensive team, or she goes somewhere where she's hard to deal with on defense. And then you don't really see her on offense. I feel like I'm going to use her on offense forever just because she kills Padme. The fact that she kills Padme to me is already enough. We'll do 3 Jedi. You see this, guys? I'm walking into a full team of Inquisitors using Jedi. This is tempting fate. You know, they're Jedi killers. But we're going to see. We're going to see here how they do. How you doing, Inquisitors? Because to me, it looks like, you know, the Jedi are kind of owning you. Kind of like you're dead. Got some purges on. They're purging us, guys. They're purging us. I think we're almost dead. Couple more hits and we're going to be out of... Oh, never mind. Did I get that wrong? I think they're dead. Hey, I know somebody's going to say something like your Jedi are relic level and they're not. I don't care, you know. It's no excuse. They're Inquisitors. They should be able to kill Jedi. At the top of Kyber, you have enough stuff that you don't need Nest for offense, and she's better used to make defensive teams harder to deal with. You can put her up almost anywhere, and she changes the matchup. Sorry, the Inquisitors are just Padawan and youngling killers. Vader is the Jedi killer. That's funny. Alright, well that's what we got. He's got, you know, just too many GLs and we didn't get through Vader, so it's what it is. He has my Vader to deal with, and also he has no SLKR, so I'm hoping that this Vader team here is going to give him some problems. Put a Datacron with our Vader team. Not a very good Datacron. It's got 2% health recovery when they gain a buff, and these guys don't gain all that many buffs, but it looks cool. Looks threatening. Alrighty. Well, hope we win, but won't be surprised if we don't. Against the Star Lord. I mean, he's in the top. I guess not. We're fighting for like 3rd and 4th. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so he's already lost 1 this round. Alrighty, well let's check on this Obtisio account. Let's see what kind of Grand Arena we can rustle up for a 6-month-old 2 million galactic power account. This one we're in a similar spot. We got 2 wins. But in this case I really don't care about escalating my ranking because, yeah, who cares? That Carbonite. 4.1 million galactic power, 1.6 in ships, 2.4 in characters. Double my GP. Tons of relics in this account. Rebens, Commander Luke, Barris 5s. Got some relic Ewoks going on here. So I didn't say it was the best of relics, but a lot of relics to deal with. Just having CLS, Jedi Knight Revan, some kind of trooper team, Padme team. It's quite a bit for me to deal with. Ship-wise, no premium capital ship. We do have the Endurance at Relic, but we don't have Malevolence or Negotiator. If your account is 4 million galactic power, and you still haven't acquired the Malevolence or Negotiator, you got to get a better guild, or you got to be smarter about how you spend your guild event tokens. There's no reason for a character at this galactic power to not have one of the premium capital ships. But he doesn't. So that gives us an advantage. A level 9 at the tail end of August. Datacrons last 3 months. Yeah, I'm actually, on the Loquitur account specifically, I'm going to collect all the Datacron materials, but I'm going to spend virtually none. And I'll have a bank of Datacron materials. When we're done with the exhibition phase, if they go into a real phase, then I plan to have a whole bunch of materials that I have access to, and then you know, we'll be ready to go with Datacrons in the real phase. Bounty Hunter team with Bosk, we can probably clone that. We can probably Vader that too. The Vader team over here with Bastila and Darth Brevin at gear 11 with an offense set at 190 speed. That's a lot of words that should not be in the same sentence together. 175, guys, please, anybody who watches my channel, please, 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 don't ever let an Inquisitor show up in this shape. I don't think K-Teen Glopio is Inquisitor, but these mods are really, really sus. Alright, let's get in here with Vader. And let's just keep the speed going. We're going to kick out the troopers, though. Let's do some Empire characters, non-troopers. Well, that's pretty much all I got, huh? Yikes. Throw in some stuff to speed up Vader. And I don't think this team... Bastila Shan Fallen might get a turn. With this team, Bastila Fallen gets a turn. Yeah, we can't allow that. We can't allow that. We got to put Gideon back in, drain turn meter, make sure that they don't get a turn. Alright, in we go. He'd have a premium capital ship if he was Inquisitor. This is the way. Alright. Force Crush. Merciless type things. Darth Revan out. Let's get Bastila. No ability block on Bastila. That's unfortunate. Ability block on Vader. Yeah, that stuck. Ability block on Dooku. Kill Dooku. Kill Dooku's fine. Try ability block again over here. Alright. Now let's hit the armor on Vader. Get some shocks. Now we're going to drain turn meter. Merciless again. We'll do 2 basics. Force Crush. I gotta call Bastila. Alright. 74 banners. Made it through. Yeah, I didn't need to drain... Oh, Geos. Well played. I threw away my Vader and now I got Geos. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, let's see what we got for Jedi for these. You know what, though? Maybe my Jedi can take out these bounty hunters. We're going to try that. We're going to give a try on these bounty hunters with Qui-Gon Jedi. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. And I made the mistake last time of picking a non-Galactic Republic Jedi into my Qui-Gon team, and you guys yelled at me, so we'll not do that again. We'll make sure they're all Galactic Republic. In we go. Traya Imperial Troopers. We don't have Traya Zetaed yet on this account. We don't have Imperial Troopers at any gear level on this account yet. The Clone Troopers are going to be potentially the relevant team for that back wall. Let's try to steal turn meter here. Nope, don't get it. Just do a basic. Get him out of here. We'll just do a basic with Anakin. Okay. Do that. Recovery. Hands off of my Qui-Gon. Once Mace has the taunt going, we're in good shape because they can't kill Qui-Gon. If they can't kill Qui-Gon, they can't kill anybody else. So at that point, it just becomes a matter of killing this Bosk. 63 banners, ran circles around them. Back wall. Trooper time. Geos are super annoying if they get ability blocks on the right characters at the right time. It can actually be hard even for a really good team to beat Geos, but especially if they push me through to the sacrifice, fives will die, the rest of my team will speed up, and I'll start killing Geos right and left. So we'll do this first. Share this over. Just trying to use as much as we can to get damage down. Then we'll do this mass assist here on fives. Get a taunt. Throw a grenade for area effect. And just keep pushing the damage. Geo's not getting turns. Makes me happy. 63 banners. Nice. Alright, fleets. We got that, 525,000. What is that, like every good ship that he owns? It's crazy. Alright. Okay. Crash. Clone Troopers are my current favorite team. If Clone Troopers are your favorite team, it only means that you haven't built a Imperial Trooper team with Dark Trooper. The Imperial Troopers are like the Clone Troopers. If the Clone Troopers were like better on performance enhancing drugs and nuclear powered. I bet he has Geo ships as well. Yep. How fast is my Rex? I'll have to check. Again, this account is only like 5.5 months old, so I think my Rex is like 286 or something like that. We'll check here in a minute. Let's take a look at his fleet, because he's got this Boba Fett, right? That's Relic. This fives is Relic or not? It is. Which one is a bigger threat? Slave 1 has to be a bigger threat, right? I think Slave 1 must be a bigger threat. We'll bring Plo as a reinforcement. Yeah, we'll bring the Imperial tie in there as a reinforcement. Just because it's, again, another way to strip buffs so we can put people on fire. It's fun. Alright, let's get in there. Why don't you have Zetas on clones? Again, the account is 5.5 months old. I don't have Zetas on a lot of things. Why? Why do I need Zetas on clones? Tell me that. Explain to me why I need them on the clones, and then we'll talk about whether or not I should have them. Okay, target Boba Fett and kill him. And then we got to get a stun over here onto Bosk. Then we're going to bring in the Vulture droid, and we're going to put buff immunity onto Bosk. I hit him there for the sole purposes of stealing turn meter from him with the basic. Okay, buff immunity is on. Now we just put Bosk into the dirt. Okay. No choice but to attack the clone sergeant for now. Mass assist. Get some extra protection up on my guys. Let's keep going on the clone. Vader ship in the house. Interesting. I think we gotta... Let's just finish him off. Oh, wow. That clone sergeant is having none of it. Gonna bring in the tank. Get some buzz droids on these guys, especially on Vader. We'll let Vader take a turn, get 3 buzz droids on him. Okay. Smash. And finish him off. Okay, super protection up for 1 character. Doesn't feel too threatening. Buff immunity on him. Heal up this Sunfac. And then we'll stun 5s. He still had a buff on him. And finish it off. Nice precision, like clockwork there, guys. That was a lot of GP worth of stuff. The Relic Clone Sergeant certainly was something to deal with. I've applied the Rex, both 5s, and Shock T lead because it got me in a great guild for C-Pit. Guapo says, yeah, of course, but if you want to stick to essentials, I think 5 and Rex really help the team without investing too many Zetas. Graham Case is out for the night. All right, see you later, man. All right, so let's go talk about these Trooper Zetas. And, I mean, it's an interesting argument. So, the argument simply goes like this. If I put a Zeta and an Omicron on Qui-Gon, it makes a team useful. I put Zetas onto my troopers. So these troopers are already useful. I completed a tier 1 assault battle with them already. And once I get a relic on this dark trooper and such, I'll be able to complete tier 2 assault battles. So the question isn't whether or not the Zetas on the troopers are good. The question is, for an account that's this early, do I apply the Zetas here, or do I apply the Zetas here? Now, I went back to a guild. I went back to the Phantom Foundlings. So I applied for guilds early on. I found a better guild. I went there for a while. Some people in the Foundlings asked me to come back, and I did, because they were fun, and it's a fun little guild, and it's growing, and the people there, the officers really care, so I'm there. They're not doing light side Geo yet, So I don't need these clones to be light side Geo ready. So if I put Zetas on the clone team, that would make them win more. But win more what? Right? It wouldn't have helped me against those Geos. I beat the Geos anyway. They never got a turn. They got 2 counterattacks, and that was it. So in the matchups that I win, these clones are going to win no matter what. The Zetas aren't going to matter. I don't need them for cam yet. So it makes a lot more sense to me to apply Zetas where they will actually make a change, a meaningful change in how the character plays. Getting the Zeta here for the pre-taunt. I would click this button still before I would put more Zetas onto the clones. Yeah. So it's not that the Zetas are bad, but not yet. I just haven't taken the priority to put them on yet. And her Zetas are fantastic. They do a lot for the trooper team, right? So we're definitely putting both Zetas on Shaak Ti. Just not yet. So it's a difference of opinion. Palpatine's Zeta too. I feel like this. When a debuff expires, everybody gains turn meter. That could potentially be another Zeta that I want more than the clones, simply because it's a matter of priority and order. We did put the second one on Mon Mothma to give her untargetable as well. So she got the can't be targeted now. I think Rex is really needed for raid damage. I've been able to get top 10 every Sith raid and 1.8. Doing 1.5 to C-Pit allows me to contribute more to my guild. It makes sense. I guess you're that early you don't even have core Zetas. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just a matter of priorities. I wish I could take back the 5's Omega on his special. I don't want him taunting. Yeah. That's a debate, though. I mean, I there's times when I want the 5's to taunt, and then the only way that I have to have him taunt is to use the Shaak Ti assist on him and make him taunt. Zeta's pretty good. Yeah, so most people generally don't want to put this Omega onto him. Because it does. The taunt probably hurts you more than it helps in a lot of cases. Which Zeta first for Mon Mothma? Oh, the one where she shares stats among the team is and everybody assists. That's got to be your first Zeta. That's got to be the first one on her. So the key to Mon Mothma is if she's the most powerful character in the team, then you don't need the untargetable right away. So the AI a lot of times picks the weakest character. So as long as you have a couple characters in there that are weaker than Mon Mothma, she doesn't really get targeted anyway. But then once you start getting into higher level teams that do a lot of area effects, if they do a few area effects to Mon Mothma, they do damage to her, then she'll get targeted right away. So yeah, once you're facing teams of any kind of GP, then you do have to put the second Zeta on her so she can cover up. I'm at 3.6 million, and I assume I get told no because I don't have a GL yet. How do you guys get into C-Pit guilds? I was at 2.7 watt cam lockdown and still didn't find a C-Pit guild. There's a few teams that are just recognized as good damage teams. The Imperial Troopers really can do a lot of damage in Phase 2 and 3. Padme is good in Phase 1 and can do okay in Phase 4. So if you had a full Relic Padme team and a full Relic Imperial Troopers team, most guilds doing CPIT would consider you, I would think. CPIT guilds who know what they're doing would consider you. Having a Galactic Legend is good, too. You don't have a Galactic Legend at 3.6? Are you working on one? How many times can you refresh the cat event? The Proving Grounds? Somebody in chat can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I thought you could only refresh the Proving Grounds like a couple times. Like twice? Like you could do it a total of 3 times? Is that correct, or am I mistaken on that? Maybe it's any number of times? But there's some events like that you can refresh them, but you can only refresh them once or twice. Don't refresh it, it's too expensive. For the cost of 20 shards, you would have to buy that for 5 times, right? 4 times. You'd have to buy it 4 times at 600. So 4 times at 600 is 2,400. And it's 2,200 to refresh the Proving Grounds. So the Proving Grounds are just slightly better than buying them out of the Conquest store was when the Conquest store had, cat for crystals. So the refresh isn't that bad. Do you think it's worth it to refresh for cat? I do. If you plan on going for Kenobi and you need cat, I spent 21,000 crystals getting cat. I'm not sure that she was worth 21,000 crystals, and I thought that they would do something like the Razor Crest and make her available, and they didn't. So now that she's not really available anywhere but the Proving Grounds, if you're 4 million and that's how you get her, you have to do the refreshes if you want her any sooner. So it's not a good deal. You're trapped. You're just trapped. If you want cat, you gotta pay. You gotta pay the toll. It's unfortunate, but that's how they have it set up right now. 21,000. What? She's definitely worth 21,000 crystals. Yeah, Jack Smith. So what I did on my Loquitur account, just every time she showed up in the Conquest store, I was using all my extra crystals on the Loquitur account to buy her shards. And I did that over the course of like 4 months. Just kept buying the shards until I finally got her. And I got cat shards in the original Conquest, and I got cat shards from the event. And I still took 21,000 crystals to farm her up. I wonder if they'll do the same with Maul. Yeah, I'm guessing that the Proving Grounds is just going to be the thing. Like, once a character comes out of cycle, they'll go to the Proving Grounds. So yeah, if you want a character, if you want Malgus, if you want somebody like that, just start buying them as soon as they start showing up in the Conquest shop, because if they're just going to go to Proving Grounds, then it's not that much better of a deal. So got to pay the price for the characters, I guess. I have 234 shards, so pretty close. Working on Watt for JMK. Yeah, if you have 234 shards and you're working on JMK, then for sure you're going to want to do some refreshes. If you do 2 refreshes, if you can spend 4,400 crystals each time the event comes up, it's not too bad. Even if you could just do 1 refresh every time the event comes up, it's not horrible. Alrighty guys, well, it's getting close to 8:30 where I'm at, and that's going to wrap it up for my stream. We've been hanging out, did a few account reviews, talked about mods. We did a rise and throw on the Loquitur account to keep our total skill rating under control. I guess they didn't do it with Razor Crest because its requirement would be unfair. Yeah, interesting. Stack your ship energy from... Oh, yeah, good. Thanks for saying that, Ryan Coaster. With that event coming up, make sure you take advantage of that all you can. That TIE interceptor is really a pretty big deal for the Empire fleet. Getting that reinforcement in on the first activity for your capital ship, first turn your capital ship takes, you can reinforce. It's really a big deal. Definitely worth getting that ship up and running. So get as many shards as you can from that event. Put off your relic activities for a couple days and just do hard nodes and get everything you can. Indeed. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't done that already. Hope to see you all over on Discord if you're not all over there already. If you do want to join us on Discord and you want to be a patron for my channel, it gets you a bunch of special permissions, gets you access to the Patreon channel over there that, I talk pretty directly with the Patreon group, so it's that's the benefit that you get for joining the Patreon stuff. All right, thank you all for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next Holocron.